Hey everyone, welcome to Health Talks with Bokz. My name is Bokz and I talk about a lot of health on this channel. It is August, guys. Can you believe it is now the 8th month of 2022? Whoa. Slow down a little, just a little bit, but yeah. We are here, we're in August, and August is Women's Health Month. Yes, so this month I'm going to talk about most conditions that women are more prone to, what they are, symptoms, management, and why women are more prone to them. Alright, so I want to start with osteoporosis. Yes, condition generally women being more prone to because of menopause. I want to tell you guys more about it. Okay, let's get into the video. So osteoporosis is the bone being more porous, alright? It is our bone state being more weak and fragile and more susceptible to fractures and just injury in that sense because it is weaker. What happens is that we have a specific mineral that is lessened in the bone, causing bone mineral density loss. So the bone is less dense, less, like a thick, if you want to call it that. So osteoporosis can lead to osteoarthritis, which is the inflammation of the bone. Now, reasons for osteoporosis can be to a lack of vitamin D and calcium in our diets, can be also caused by peri or menopause and postmenopausal states, and it can be caused by excess or prolonged use of steroids to help with pain and inflammation. That also causes a bone change in the bone integrity if used for a prolonged period of time. So those are the main reasons that can cause osteoporosis. Aging is also one of the most important ones that can cause osteoporosis. So men can also get osteoporosis. It's just less common than it is in women for a specific reason that I'll say soon. So thinking of bone, what happens is throughout life, pretty much every day, we load bone by walking and running, jumping, so that actual force on the bone breaks bone. What happens after the bone is broken is that it rebuilds itself. So throughout the day, every day, we have bone breaking and bone rebuilding itself. It's just a normal physiological process that happens. And vitamin D, calcium, and estrogen all play a role in how bone is formed as well as how bone is broken down. So when osteoporosis happens, when the rate of bone being broken down is greater than the rate of bone being rebuilt or reformed. That's what pretty much osteoporosis is. So calcium is important because it builds bone, builds strong and healthy bone. Vitamin D is important because it absorbs calcium from our diet that we eat, or from the food that we eat, and make sure that there's enough for the bone, for other bodily systems that we have, because calcium is used throughout the body for many things. So it makes sure that there's enough for bone formation as well. And then estrogen is important because it sort of slows down the rate in which bone is broken down. So if we have less estrogen, bone is broken down at a much faster rate than normal. And that's why estrogen is important in that sense. Unfortunately, there aren't really many symptoms of osteoporosis. You'll just pretty much know you have it after you've broken a bone, which isn't really nice. So around those ages, if you use a lot of corticosteroids, if you are quite old, if you are postmenopausal, constantly checking your bone mineral density is important, just to make sure that you know where you are in terms of osteoporotic or not, and also making sure that you keep the bone nice and healthy when you're young is very important, to try and make sure that you have strong bones throughout, so that the effect is a bit less when you are older. And exercising to make sure that you are strong can prevent risks of falling when you're older is also important, so that you know what to do to prevent falls should osteoporosis be coming in the future, essentially. So the ways you'll know is if you've broken a bone. Generally hip fractures are the main ones. Also stress fractures. Stress fractures are like mini fractures in the bone, like very like chips of bone that are fractured, generally from stress on the bone. So example, in running, that on hard surface, that constant loading on the shins can cause shin splints. It's an actual little mini like chips in the bone itself. That's what a stress fracture is. And then you may lose height as well, and you may have an excess rounding of the upper back that'll likely be caused from osteoporosis. Alright, so women are more prone to osteoporosis because of menopause. So yes, men and women both have estrogen in their bodies. Obviously the level is different, hence why you can differentiate between men and women in that sense. But when menopause happens, women lose a lot of estrogen very quickly, so that bone loss is sort of at a much higher rate than that of men, because men don't lose estrogen that excessively as they age. So yeah, making sure you are healthy is very important throughout life. Women are also very body conscious in the younger ages, which means that they may not really eat as healthy, or may decrease the amount of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants they're getting into their bodies, leading to that lack of calcium and vitamin D in their diets. That's also another reason why women are also more prone to osteoporosis. So making sure you're getting your vitamin D, you're getting your calcium, exercising, constantly loading the bone so that it can rebuild itself in a stronger way is important, and preventing falls is also a very good way to start to help with osteoporosis. Alright guys, that is everything on osteoporosis. If you want to find out a little bit more about different exercises you can do to safely load your bones, do message me on my Facebook page, Reignite Health. I'll see you guys soon with another video on women's health. Okay, bye. Sorry, allergies. But thanks guys for watching. If you want to see more videos, do click on one of them over here, or if you want to see my channel, do click on the little round thingy at the bottom of this page thing. Alright guys, I will definitely see you soon with a new video about my life, my journey, or health condition. Enjoy, hop on board, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.